You can really tell when a blaster is loved by the community because there's so much stuff being developed for it. The Nexus Pro has been accepted with wide open arms in the nerfing community. And there's a reason for that. It's because the Nexus Pro is just an amazing blaster. This is a great place to start for someone who wants to be semi-competitive and actually be quite effective on the battlefield. Just spend 50 bucks and get a Nexus Pro if you have the ability to, you know, go to a local Walmart or whatnot. I understand these things can be a little bit hard to get around the world, but for people who do have access to it, it is a great alternative to, you know, spending $200, $150, $180 for, you know, 3D printed full-on solutions. So this is a great way for people to get into the hobby, be effective, and because of that, we've just seen a ton of stuff being released for it. I happen to receive some parts from Franz Foam Works, and today we're going to take a look at those accessories. I also have some accessories from Out of Darts, in which I purchased last month. So we're going to spend some time to look at all these little features and accessories in this video and just kind of see what else you can do with this. There's also a ton of stuff on Thingiverse and just overall great mod potential. So let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So we're going to take a closer look at all these. I'm going to basically lay out all the upgrades that I have here and kind of talk about them and give my impressions and yeah, just see what kind of cool options we can build with all this stuff. So let's go ahead and jump right into that footage. Okay, so let's go over some of these accessories. Let's start with the Franz Foam Works stuff. Now the first thing they sent is this really cool sight. Now the cool thing about it is you are able to basically change out the sight profile, or this little display in here. You can basically pull out and put in a new one. All you do is unscrew this, and then this piece slides out, and then you slide the new one in. This is the one that they had pre-installed. I actually happen to really like this one because it fits perfectly with this sight profile. This little nub right here. When you look down through that sight profile, it's really good because you can see that through the little hole, and that's really nice. I do like that it kind of has a hollow sight type of look, which just looks really good on these type of platforms. So as we can see here, we have a little riser, which is pretty nice for sometimes when you just need to bump up your sight a little bit. And that just comes off, and it is from what I can tell, it's kind of a standard Picatinny rail attachment, which these are great. That's a nice way to just kind of lift up your sight profile. And I found you can actually fit it on here. It's not really meant to go on here because it's a little bit different, but I found you can kind of put it right there. Don't really lock it all the way in. It can slide a little bit, but once you tighten this down, it will lock in place. Yeah, pretty slick. I believe this works much better if you have this riser right here. That gives a nice, good profile. Of course, they sent me a sweet throwable. This one is very similar to the one I got off Evike. However, I am a big fan of orange. This is way easier to find. I couldn't really find orange ones on Evike, so I had to just kind of get the black ones. But yeah, these are great. I would much rather throw these than socks. I mean, they're grenades. They're awesome. So that's usually what you respond to, like a super or a shield or a heavy or some type of bigger target. And having some of these in HVZ are great. So cool product. I'm definitely going to be picking up more of these. The next thing that was sent over was this sweet Talon mag holder. Now these things are great for recovering darts off the ground. So essentially you keep one of the mags in your blaster, the other one can set off to the side and gives you access so you can easily load darts off the ground and put it right into the mag and fill it up. That way you can go directly from a drop pouch to a mag or from the ground to the mag, and it just makes dart recovery way easier and basically you become more efficient. So big fan of this type of stuff. The fit on these are really good. I don't have any problems with it. But it seems like the design has a little bit of spring load in there, which is nice because it has a nice good hold onto your mag. It's not going to slip out. And yeah, I think that's a pretty solid design. So that's that one. And of course, he sent over a scar barrel. I am not going to be doing testing on this today, but in the future, we'll be doing some accuracy checks with scar barrels. It's been pretty rainy lately, and I hear there's already a revision of this. So I'm curious to get some good performance testing on a nice sunny day. and do shots probably at 50 feet up to 100 and just see, you know, how these type of scar barrels increase or decrease the accuracy. So this will be seen in a future video. All right, so now to the accessories that, well, I have one that I printed off Thingiverse. I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description to that, and check out the creator who made this. This is a beautiful design that basically is a underhand pump, and it feels really good. I'm actually considering looking at this design minus this part here. That way we can actually use it with this, because I really like this riser here. But the problem with this pump grip is it doesn't fit with this riser. And all I have to do is just kind of trim that down and it'll be fine. So I might reach out to the creator or just cut it off myself in a slicer and just call it good. But I really like the design. It feels really good, looks awesome. And with this, I think it'd just be an outstanding add-on. And the next thing to talk about are these guys. These are from Out of Darts. Actually, the 4 products I got from Out of Darts are these 3 and then this riser. So if you want to pick up one of these risers, that's from Out of Darts. Really good product. I definitely recommend finding one of these. There might be a free file on Thingiverse. I didn't really check, but I really like this. Creating a nice straight profile for this is awesome, in addition with this sight. The other products were these spring tensioners, which basically allow you to have more of a range with your stock spring. Now, from my testing, I believe that I should have picked up one of the Out of Darts springs, because I'm thinking, because it says 100 feet per second, I wasn't really getting 100 feet per second. I was getting like 120. And then the one that says 130, I was actually getting about 150. And then of course the 175 one, I was getting about 190. So I believe these work in conjunction with the spring he sells. I'll go ahead and check online and post anything that I find, but I'm pretty sure that's why these things were hitting hot for me. So if you use these based off the stock spring, you're probably going to get higher numbers than what's listed on the backs of these, which is fine. You know, I might just get some white or silver permanent marker and just write it on there, or I might pick up the other spring. To be honest, I'm looking to basically keep this thing at around 150 FPS, which would be with this 130 cap. So I'll throw this on there and it'll pretty much be hitting around 150. And that's just for my local wars and events. So I just want to put out a couple things. Number one, thank you Franz Foam Works for sending me these products for review. I'm pretty impressed with them. I like the designs, I like the print quality. And of course, I want to give a special thanks to Out of Darts for their really cool products they've been doing. These were not sent to me for free, so I just want to put that out. But they are really cool and I highly recommend them. I look forward to playing with some of these different variants on my local wars when they finally pick up again. But in the meantime, I'll just keep on tinkering and building and waiting for that glorious day to be back in a Nerf war. Well, I'm DrFlux, and that pretty much wraps up this video of the Nexus Pro accessories. Let me know in the comment section, is there a favorite accessory that you have? I'd like to hear what other accessories are out there. If you have not done so already, check out Franz Foam Works. They make some pretty cool products, and their print quality is pretty decent. I want to thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, happy foam flinging.